Going on YouTube. So, talk to y'all today about retirement and why I do not save for retirement. I'm gonna tell you why, because I think it's selfish. And I think it's selfish simply because when you save for retirement, who are you really helping when you save for retirement? You're just saving for yourself. So you can work the majority of your life, and then for the last 10, 20 years of your life, you could not have to work. And then maybe your spouse, if you have a spouse, then you're helping them. But between you and your spouse, that's about it. Now, some might say that you're helping your kids too, because they don't have to have the burden of having to take care of you. But the truth of the matter is, really, it should have never been their job in the first place to be have to take care of you. You should have taken care of them, and that's it. See, the parents are supposed to take care of the kids. The kids shouldn't have to return the favor once they get older. It just should be parents to kids, parent to kids, parent to kids as you grow older, as each generation comes. So you might be saying, well, if you don't save for retirement, then what you saying? You supposed to work till the day you die? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you should build wealth. That's what I'm saying. And as you're building wealth, you want to build assets that create residual income for you. Because if you do that, chances are you probably won't even have to wait till you're 65 or older, or whatever the case may be, to retire. You can retire. If you start now building assets, you could probably retire within 5 to 10 years from now. So, and the other thing too, see, building wealth is not selfish, but saving for retirement is selfish. Because if you build wealth, then what can you do with that wealth once you die? You put it in your will, pass it on to the next generation. The next generation can pass it on to their next generation, and so on and so on. So that's why I say you build wealth, because you're keeping more than one person in mind now. You're not just doing it for you. And I heard Susie Orman, because she's a big promoter of saving for retirement and all of that. And I heard her give people advice on her show, and she was telling them, like, look, you got to cut off helping your kids. They're being leeches. They're too old. Stop helping your kids and focus on you, because you're getting old and you need to retire soon. To me, that sounds crazy. I want to be able to help my kids as much as possible. I'm not going to spoon feed them. But if I'm in a position to help them, if they're trying to start a business and I can loan them money, I would love to. You know what I mean? But if I'm saving for retirement, I probably won't be able to do that, because I got to focus so much on me. I got to put so much money in a reserve that I got to focus on me, and I can't even give anything if I wanted to give anything. So that's why I recommend building wealth, because it's not selfish. You can pass it on, and you can also retire at probably a much earlier rate than you would be able to otherwise, saving for retirement. So if you got any thoughts on this, I'd love to hear it. Share your information, whatever you have on it. And also, you got to think too, inflation, if you look at it, on average is about 3%, right? And retirement accounts usually don't earn a whole lot of percentage. Whether you put your money in a mutual fund, which is probably a horrible thing to do, because the percentage on those now are ridiculously low, or you put your money in an IRA or whatever. Like, the only real way to beat inflation is to either A, be a very good real estate investor, or B, what is the other one? Be a stock investor yourself. But you got to get educated to know how to invest in stocks too. So that's why I recommend that you learn how to invest. You need to learn how to invest your money, because financial management and knowing how to budget and all of that, that's something completely different than learning to invest. That's when you talking investment, and you talking financial IQ. You talking the Robert Kiyosaki principle. That's what you're talking at that point when you're talking investing, and that's what you need to learn in order to survive in this new economy. Because I'm telling you now, if you keep putting them, especially for us young people that's my age or younger, 27 or younger, the odds are against you, and Social Security probably won't be there by the time we get older. So you have to start getting aggressive and taking matters into your own hands and build wealth, so that you can be able to not have to work when you're older, or not even have to work while you're younger, and maybe enjoy it. Because me personally, I don't want to wait till I retire and get old. I take it back now, but I don't want to wait till I get old to retire and then I'm trying to travel the world and I can barely move a muscle. You know what I mean? I want to do it now. I want to do it as soon as possible while I'm still young, while I can still enjoy it. You know what I mean? And so that should be everybody's goal. This lie that you have to work all your life and then finally the last 10 to 20 years of your life you can finally get a little bit of freedom and peace of mind. That's dead. That's dead. That chapter's done. We've learned. We are awakened now, and it's time to start acting on it. It's time to build assets. Look for anything that can generate you passive income, or try to build a business or do something to where you're building wealth and you're creating something that you can pass on to your family for years to come. So that's my 2 cents. That's how I look at retirement. And again, if you got any feedback or advice, leave it down low and let's talk about it. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for commenting, subscribing, liking, sharing, and of course watching. And I see y'all. Well, I won't see y'all. Y'all see me next time. Thanks.